The next step asks us to review profit and loss account. So we follow the same path as previous step. Accounting, financial accounting, general ledger, master records, general ledger account, individual processing, and then centrally. Okay, before we double click the centrally transaction form, there is a transaction code before it, FS00. So that answers the 14th question. What is the transaction code to view a profit and loss account? FS00. Next step, in the Edit GL Account Centrally screen, enter the following information: the code for supplies expense and your company code. Double-click the centrally we enter to this form. From previous step, we have bank account code, but this time we want supplies expense. So put your cursor on the field and click on this double box icon to search for supplies expense code. Chart of accounts still uses your company's code, okay, your username, last 2 digits of the username, and if our class has more than 100 people, then use the 3 digits. Okay. So now I know I want to find the code for supply expenses for GL03 company. So I click on this tab, GL account description in chart of accounts. So in the long text, I put supplies expense for GL03, my example company. You should use your own company. And then hit Enter key on the keyboard. So now it tells me supplies expense for GL03 company. The account code, the transaction code, the account code is 740000. So double click on it. This account number is brought into my transaction screen. However, you still see bank account after this 740000. So we should hit Enter key on the keyboard. So now it becomes supplies expense. The next question on the quiz asks us, what is the general ledger account number for the supplies expense? 740000. And then it asks us to click on Type/Description tab. So go. We don't need to change the tab. We are on Type Description /Description. So the question says, what is the account group? So here, account group is profit and loss accounts. And next question, let me follow the screen. So profit and loss account, profit. The next question asks us, list 5 other account group available. So other account group, so click on this drop-down menu. We have balance sheet accounts, fixed assets, liquid assets, material accounts, profit and loss accounts, reconciliation accounts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Except for profit loss, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other accounts. Let's put them into our answer. Balance sheet, fixed, balance sheet accounts, fixed asset accounts, liquid assets account, material accounts, I cannot enter on this PDF file, but you can see in the quiz we should answer material accounts and reconciliation accounts. Okay, so these are the other 5 account type, account group. And then hover over Control Data tab. So Control Data tab. The question says, what is the account currency? Account currency here is United States dollar. And then the 19th question asks us, is posting to this account without tax allowed? So go back here. Tax category, posting without tax allowed is checked. So the answer is yes. And then the next tab, create/bank/interest tab. And then the question asks us, number 20, what is the field status group? So field status group is expense accounts. The 21st question says, what does the field status group determine? So basically it asks for definition of field status group. The hint says F1 help function can answer this question. Go back to my screen and then move my cursor, my mouse to the field status group until the field status group label shows up. And then right click my mouse. There is a help function on the menu. So click on help. Here it says field status group determines the screen layout for document entry. The layout, the screen layout for document entry. I cannot finish entering the answer on this PDF file, but you should know in the quiz the answer is the screen layout for document entry. The next question asks us, what is the ZREV field status group? Well, on the screen we have ZEXP. The question asks for ZREV. So obviously, field status group has more than ZEXP kind of transaction, types of transaction. So let's see what other options we have. If we don't see a double box icon showing up when we put our cursor here, you can move your mouse pointing at ZEXP and then right click on your mouse and then choose possible entries. It's equivalent to the double box icon. So click on possible entries. So here we can see ZREV. It means revenue accounts. Okay. So enter. Next question. 23. What is the B1 planning level? So let's look for planning level. Okay, so here we have planning level, and we see a double box icon shows up. So let's click on it. So B1 is outgoing checks. In 24th, what are planning levels used to control? Let me close out this help chart, and then we want to find the definition of planning level. So move our cursor to the planning level, and then on the keyboard hold function key and then hit F1. So the help function tells us planning level is used to control displays in cash management. Again, on this PDF file, I cannot finish entering the whole answer, but on the quiz, you should enter displays in cash management.